live here from Jerusalem, Israel. We are on day 2 of the championships, and we're about to get started. For all of our fans watching from all over Europe, we hope you guys have your cup of coffee, and we're about to get ready with our first game of the day. The first game of the day is the Italian men against the Swiss men, and I have here with me Giuseppe, the coach of the Italian team. How are you this morning?
Good morning. Very good, very good.
So you guys started out yesterday. You're 1-2 right now, going into the second day. How do you guys feel about things for day 1 and going into day 2?
Okay, day 1, it was a strange day. We start solo. I mean, Great Britain is a very good team, and we play so-and-so. They are so good, and we lost by 3 points. We grow up much more against Denmark. It's a very good team, third in the world, and we lost by 1 point. We did very good, but, 1 point is not enough to win.
Yes,
The third game, it was good. We play against Sweden. Yep. We won, and we finally we end the day very good.
Yep. And indeed, playing against Denmark and Great Britain in day 1, 2 of the best teams here. Very, very tough and tall order. What do you got in store for today? You have a game against Switzerland. What do you expect today?
I mean, if we wanna go in the playoffs, in the wild card on something very good, we have to win. We have to win. We respect Switzerland. We won 2 years ago at the last second against them, so we respect them.
And tell us a little bit about what it is recovering after day 1, after 3 hard games, and now coming back into day 2. How does the team look? How are the players? Any injuries?
No, we missed just one guy. We need to come back Italy, not for injuries, for some personal problem. So we are 14 now, but the guys are good. So we played 3 games in the first day, so just 2 games in the second day. That's a good way.
Last question, how is it playing here in Israel, and how does the team like being here in Israel?
Oh, we feel very good. This is a good field, a good country. We are so happy to be here. We are so happy.
Excellent. Good luck to you, Coach, and good luck to your team, and have a great day today.
Thank you. Bye. Thank you.
And we're going to begin our broadcast in just a few minutes, just as this game gets underway, and we'll be back on the air in 1 minute.
Good morning, wherever you are in the wonderful world of ours, and welcome to Day 2 of the Flag Football European Championships here in Jerusalem, Israel. My name is Josh Haston, joined by the Hall of Famer Kenny Zweibel on color commentary.
Good morning, Josh.
How's it going, Kenny, this morning?
I've already had my cup of coffee, and I'm ready to rock and roll.
I could go for a second cup, actually. I mean, I don't know about you, but I got up before the sun this morning to get here in Jerusalem.
Me too, and not only that, I also had to. I'm a big Arizona State University fan, and we had our first game starting at 5 a.m., so I was already on
watching college football. That's a
right.
real fan for you there. And Kenny has already also this morning interviewed the Italian coach as we get ready for kickoff. The men's bracket, Team Italy versus Team Switzerland. After one round of competition after yesterday's games, You have Team Italy winning 1, losing 2. You have Switzerland going 0-3. This is a big game, especially, I would say, for Italy as they're trying to make the top tier in the playoffs. Italy actually ranked number 3 in the world. I guess they lost a few close games yesterday, hoping to rebound here today, getting ready for the championship round on Sunday.
Yeah, and both of these teams look great. Italy did lose 2 very close games to 2 very, very, very good teams. They lost by 1 point to Denmark, who are one of the favorites in this tournament. They lost by 3 points to Great Britain. And those are 2 very, very respectable losses. But if they want to get into the playoffs, they need a win here. And they need a win against an 0-3 Switzerland team. But I have to tell you, I got a chance to see Switzerland play yesterday. They are no pushovers either. They have great athletes. They have a very, very good offense. A little suspect on the defense. And that's where the key to the game is Italy being able to take advantage of the porous defense on the Swiss side and being able to score as much as possible.
Yeah, Kenny, I see here you crunched the numbers late last night.
I did.
And you printed out all the charts with all the stats. Italy putting up 115 points, so they certainly have a potent offense. And let's see if the Swiss can stop them, because the Swiss actually yesterday gave up 121 points. So we'll see what happens here this morning as the teams get ready here. The coin toss was just held at midfield. We'll see who won that coin toss and who will be taking over. As we get started here, 8 a.m. Israel time here on Friday morning. It is another beautiful day here in the land of Israel. And I heard your interview before, the Italian coach saying how much he enjoyed being here in Israel, which is very, very special to hear.
Yeah, and it's a little bit cooler now because it is early in the morning. The sun was behind some clouds, but no longer, so we're expecting it to heat up pretty quickly.
Yeah, we'll be feeling it here in the booth any minute now. The sweats will start coming in.
In the booth, what about on the field? We're at least under a tent.
Yeah, Team Italy here right in front of us, huddling up. Last-minute instructions by the coaching staff. The Swiss are on the other side. Their guys are already on the field. Looks like Switzerland has the ball to start, going north to south, if I have my directionals correct.
I was using left to right.
Well, I figure if the sun is there, it usually rises in the east.
Usually.
That's north. That would be south. Looks like Switzerland will start the first half with the ball going north to south here. I mean, these guys look like tremendous athletes here just by staring at them from a distance here right in front of us, the Italian team. They look like they could be, I don't know about the Michigan Wolverines. I used that yesterday. Maybe the Ohio State Buckeyes. Maybe the Detroit Lions.
First of all, actually Italy is going to start with the ball. Swiss is on defense
you are
first,
correct.
And that's number one. Number two is that the Swiss team is in red, the Italian team in their traditional blue and whites. Blue and white seems to be the color of choice for this tournament.
Yeah, a lot of
also
blue and white teams here.
All right, we're about ready to get
going. Here
going.
we go. Let's get ready to rock and roll. Let's play some football. And if you're listening at home, make sure to chat in. Let us know where you're listening from, what you think of the coverage. First play is a completion to number 2. Italy is on the move. That is Simone. Mark Simone, wide receiver, with the catch for a gain of about 7 to 10 yards there on the first play. Here we go. Second down. Team Italy here. Looks like they're going with a bunch formation there. Receiver to the right. Switzerland's defense making the adjustments before the ball is snapped. Ball's up in the air. Short pass, short completion. Moving the ball down the field. It'll be close to a first down. It looks like our tent actually moved since yesterday.
Well, remember, they moved the field a little bit because they wanted to move the field a little bit further away from the wall.
Now I see.
After the injury that happened. So the field has been
moved. Yesterday we were on that side of the first down line. We'll have to make the adjustments here on the commentary. Now that I see that these guys are almost already at the first down. The Italians are doing trips left, 3 receivers to the left. Ball snapped, quarterback fires downfield. He's got a receiver, overthrows his receiver. Italian quarterback is Luke Zaranka. The quarterback for Italy.
I have to tell you, first of all, it looks like he has a very powerful arm. He's very, very tall. So he's throwing down to receivers. What is he, about 6'5", 6'6"?
Oh, yeah, he is tall. Really tall.
But he's got the poise of what you want. Now let's see if he can convert. This is a fourth down play. Very important to get that conversion right away, out of the bat.
And he's going with, it doesn't look like he even has a card or a sheet. It looks like he has a full book. Looks like a diary of some kind, a full playbook,
that he
which
puts
he
in
has.
His socks.
He stuck it in his socks. This guy's a serious guy and a great arm. Ball's up. Wide receiver catches for the touchdown there. That's Bua, Jordan Bua, number 23, on the touchdown. Just like that, Italy's on the board.
And so look at that. Here, Tony Romo still doesn't know what he's talking about. I'm thinking he's going for the first down on 4th and 1. Instead, he surprises everybody, goes over the top.
Receiver.
A perfect pass in stride in the end zone.
We got that. Did we already run the replay, guys? I don't know if we ran the replay. Here comes the replay on that. As we're going to we're going to go to the extra point first, or we're going to do the replay first. Extra point now, trips right. You're watching the replay now. Extra point in and out of the hands of the Italian defender, but you see how the receiver beat everyone down the field. Perfect pass, perfect catch. Italy is up 6-0 here very early in the game.
And just what we expected. Good offense by Italy. Questionable defense by Switzerland. Now Switzerland with the pressure to respond.
Let's see what the quarterback of Switzerland can come up with here. Looks like they're going with number 19, Dennis Seeger, number 19.
That's their main guy, and he's got a good arm.
Two receivers left, one right. The play is up, ball's up. They're going for it all on first down. They ran a bomb, a fly pattern to number 23, just out of his reach there. As more and more teams I see are arriving at the field for a full slate of games here at Kraft Stadium. And games are actually ending a little earlier today since we don't roll or play football on Shabbos. So games will end a little earlier this afternoon, but still a full slate of games. Keep it locked in here for about, 8 hours of live coverage here. Broadcasting to the world from Jerusalem as the Swiss get ready for second down here. You got standard formation, 2 receivers left, 1 receiver right. Quarterback takes the ball and a little shovel pass to number 5 up the middle for just a few yards there. That was Diego Gearing there for Team Swiss.
And he's one of their go-to guys. He's their sure hands guy. He also has a lot of speed, can get behind the defense. Seeger was going to him all day yesterday.
You saw these guys play?
Yesterday.
Against Israel.
Yeah.
Oh, this was the final game of the day?
Yep.
2 receivers right. Quarterback fakes the pitch and then does throw a kind of a sidearm pass, completes it to number 26, Robin Steger, 26, but it does bring up a 4th down. Team Switzerland trying to cross midfield for their first down.
Just a couple more yards to go. Let's see if they do the same thing that the Italians did on a 4th and short. They went deep and scored a touchdown. So let's see what Swiss has lined up here with a bunch formation.
Quarterback deep in the pocket there, ready for the snap. Takes the snap, bobbles it, holds on to it, and throws a pass which is nearly intercepted. Broken up by number 24, Delavicia, number 24 there. Italians will take over on downs back at their own 5-yard line. So the Swiss had a few short passes, complete, moved the ball just a little, did not succeed to get past midfield.
The quarterback didn't receive that snap cleanly, and that
it was bobbled snap.
Any of these timing plays for the short patterns, as soon as you bobble it, it throws everything off, and it makes it all that much harder to convert.
Yeah, as we've seen, it's such a quick game. Every millisecond counts when you're a quarterback in this game with the rusher coming in fast. Italy takes the ball over, looks all the way downfield. They're going for it all again. A receiver wide open, and there's another touchdown. One play, another touchdown. That is number 19, Sant'Agostino, the wide receiver.
And that was
Sant'Agostino.
Just a straight fly pattern.
He just beat his guy.
Outran his defender.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what we were talking about. These Italians, they're very, very athletic. Their quarterback's got a great arm, and that was just a beautifully executed fly pattern.
So Italy has run a total of 2-3 plays. Already have two touchdowns on the board. It is now 12-0 after that missed first extra point. 12-0. Going for 1 here. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Looks to the right. Quarterback fires to the back of the end zone. This time he converts it. The catch made by number 19, Sant'Agostino, the same guy who caught the touchdown.
And I have to tell you, he threaded the needle on that pass, hit his receiver perfectly. What he didn't see is on the left side of the end zone, he had a receiver that was wide open. Nobody even covered him.
That's easy to say from the sideline when you don't have a defender rushing at you at full speed here. No, but the quarterback, I'm sure he saw him as well. He had his pick of receivers on that play. Switzerland takes over now, trailing. They're going for a long. They have receiver deep. And he's running all the way for the quick score. Touchdown, Switzerland. Touchdown, Switzerland. Right there, one play, a touchdown. This is a fast-paced game. Watch the replay. Check it out. Also a case where the Swiss defender, he actually did a stop and go.
Yep,
wow.
Exactly.
What a great fake. Switzerland on the board cuts the lead to 13-6, going for the extra point.
You know, that is a perfect example of playing the short game to set up the long game. So they did short passes, as you said last time, 3 short passes in a row. Boom, they faked the short pass, stop and go, wide open for the touchdown.
That was a great play, beautifully designed there.
Bang, bang, bang. 3 out of 4 possessions lead to touchdowns right off the bat.
This could be a high scorer today. High-scoring game. We got receiver in motion left, 3 receivers left. Quarterback takes the snap. Oh, excellent. Diving catch for the extra point. It is now 13-7. 13-7. Diving catch there by Switzerland. Let's get his number 26. Watch that's the center, actually. Watch it on replay here. The center, Steiger, making the catch. Watch it diving in the back of the end zone. Boom. Extra point, and Italy goes back on offense.
So Switzerland needs to stop now. They need to show that they can actually do something on defense.
Yeah, they've given up a lot of points in the tournament so far. They're going to have to stop this high-powered Italian attack. Quarterback goes back, fires a bullet. A little bit behind number 19, the receiver. That's also the guy who caught the touchdown, the last touchdown, Sant'Agostino. Incomplete. That'll bring up a second down.
And, the receiver wanted to adjust to that. He did adjust to it. He actually said, my fault, my bad. But it was thrown behind him. When you're throwing a bullet behind a receiver, it makes it all that much harder to catch the ball.
Italy, 3 receivers to the right. This will be second down here for Zaranka, the quarterback. Luke is his first name. Very, very tall, as Kenny pointed out. He must be about 6'4", 6'5". I don't know what that is in meters. He's going long. Oh, what a great catch. An adjustment again. Number 19. Same receiver. Sant'Agostino makes the catch. Let's watch the replay there. Another touchdown. Wait. Is there a clarification here? Are they saying he was down at the 1-yard line? What are they calling here? They're giving him the score? I think he scored.
I think so, too.
I don't know. He was asking the officials.
There was nobody around him when he crossed
the
end zone.
Right, I know. It was strange. I think they were questioning the positioning of his flags. Look at his flags. You see how you showed it on the replay. His flags were a little bit behind him, Kenny. I think there was a question there because your flags have to be at your sides. He just fixed them now.
But he was already past the defender by the time. So
right. I think the Swiss had a question, but they did not call any penalties on it. Going for the extra point here. Fires it. It is bobbled,
but
caught in the end zone here. So the score now is, is it 19? 20. The score is not on this little monitor here. But
once again,
no problem. It's all good.
Italy showing their fast strike offense, getting out there and scoring again on another long play.
Swiss will take over now. There's a fast-moving game. There's a pitch up the middle to number 20. That is Didier Dubrit. Didier Dubrit, number 20 there. Wide receiver taking the quick pitch up the middle, and there's a flag on the play.
There was contact made. As we talked about yesterday, any contact is going to draw flags here, unless it's really, really incidental contact.
There we go, 20-7.
And the Italian offense is just very, very powerful. You see, they're basically doing whatever they want at will. Now we have to see if the Swiss defense is up to it, and now puts the pressure on the Swiss offense to match, because if the Swiss offense doesn't score here, all of a sudden down by 2, you could find yourself down by 3 scores before you know it. The officials are trying to get things sorted out.
And 2 flags on the field, double yellow.
And while they do, let's pay some bills. A shout-out for Custom Mouthguards, mouthguardclub.com. The Israeli team is outfitted with mouthguards that they were 3D scanned, and custom mouthguards fit to their mouth. If you want your own custom mouthguard, go to mouthguardclub.com.
I know.
We picked up the flags, and we're ready to play.
I know. Anytime I'm in the mood for a new mouthguard, that's where I go. And you should too. It doesn't happen that often, but, you know.
Every once in a while.
Anyway, enough joking around here. Swiss take the ball, fire to number 23, and we almost lost the broadcast booth once again as one of these Italian defenders came charging in, nearly took out the system. But there was a catch, second down.
I'm glad you're worried more about the system than you are about me.
Kenny, if you had any ACLs left, I'd be worried about you. But since you have none, I'm not worried about you.
The truth is I was about to put my shoulder down, but just an instinct.
You would have got
muscle memory.
You would have gotten a couple flags there by these refs. They like to call those. 2 receivers left, 1 receiver right. Quarterback calling an audible, looks like, at the line, giving instructions to his players. Fires out the same receiver, number 23. We got to give his name. That is Keck. Oh, you even know Kenny knows Keck. Kenny is Stefan Keck. Kenny knows these guys by heart. He went home and studied the lineups of all the teams now because he saw the game yesterday between Israel and Switzerland.
But a first down here, and that's very good news for
Switzerland. First down, that's well done, moving the ball down the field. That's what they need to do. They can't bomb it every single play. We got 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Quarterback calls a man in motion. Number 10 goes from right to left, lines up on the left side now. Takes the snap, clean snap, fakes to the left, fires up the middle. There's a flag on the play as number 94 has a substantial gain, about 12 yards, but there is a flag again. Some more yellow on the carpet here. Let's see what the call is. Did you notice anything there?
I actually didn't see anything on that play, but there have been a lot of flags. And yesterday we saw, in fact, with some of these games and some of these teams, lots and lots of infractions.
There, I see the flag there right now on the replay. I think this is going against the defense. Yeah, it is against the defense. There was some contact. Thanks, guys, in the booth for the replay on that one.
So that gives them
an
automatic first down, so it's going to give them 4 more downs to hit the end zone now.
The Swiss here driving, and these Italian guys are really tall, Kenny. I don't know about you. You're about, what, 6'1", 6'2"?
I feel short.
But I can't see above them here. They're lining the sideline here. I'm going to have to get on top of the broadcast booth or something to see over these Italian players.
So I take it back. It was tacked on to the end of the play. So now they're actually down at the 5-yard line.
Illegal contact.
Yep.
Quarterback is going under center now with the receiver in motion. Fakes to the right. Looks like a broken play, but no, he manages to escape the defensive rusher, and that's another touchdown for Team Switzerland. That's Porsche, Frederick Porsche.
Player down on the play right
Number
now.
94. Number 4 is down.
4 for Italy, though.
Yes, for Italy, the defender, Franchione. Let's watch that. Did we see the replay on that one? Here we go. Yeah, we just saw the replay there. Defender down, but it looked like
he's back.
It looked like the quarterback was going to get sacked. He spun out of it, fired the ball to his receiver. And just like that, it is 20-13, a one-score game.
And look
going
at that,
for an extra point.
Out of 6 possessions, 5 touchdowns in this game. So we're high-fired right from the beginning this morning.
Let's see. Yeah, these guys definitely got a good night of sleep in their Jerusalem hotels last night. They were not out partying in the street. They
like
were,
you were.
I was.
I heard.
How did you hear so quick?
We're writing about it in the blogs.
Here we go. Extra point attempt here by Switzerland. Fires a pass just off the hands of number 10. That is Vogler. Almost made an amazing catch. Extra point, no good.
By the way, these
2013.
These extra points end up being so crucial, as we saw in games yesterday, games that are won by 2 or 3 points. It's all because of the extra points.
Yeah, listen.
You're giving away points when you don't convert.
It goes back down to basics. We said it yesterday. Flag pulling, defense, extra points. The little things, clean snaps like we just saw this morning.
Yep.
The little things make a huge difference. It's a game of centimeters, or inches, as they say, from any given Sunday. Italy back in business here with short pass to number 84, Di Tunisi. Stefano Di Tunisi, number 84 there on the Italian team. Good pass by Zarakta. Did you get his name right yesterday?
I didn't do
Luke.
the Italian.
I'm going to call him QB Luke. QB Luke. His name is Luke.
I went with first names a lot.
I'm going with Luke. Luke number 1. And Luke is playing a great game so far. Very few incomplete passes. Moving the ball nicely down the field. Drops back to pass. Fires up the middle. Caught by number 25 for about a 10-yard gain there. That's Fabrizio Rossi, the center. And, of course, we know in flag football the center is key, not only in hiking the ball, but as an eligible receiver down the field.
This is the first sustained drive by the Italian team.
Yeah.
This is the first drive that after their second play they didn't score a touchdown.
Right.
So now they're on their third play of the drive. Let's see what they got dialed up here.
the Italian quarterback there, Luke. I mean, he literally has like an entire diary there as he puts in his back pocket there all the plays.
And he's going deep again.
And the plays are certainly working there with another touchdown. Check out the replay. This quarterback is putting the ball
right on the money.
Right there. Check out the replay.
In
Fire
between two defenders
down the field. Wow, it reminds me of Andrew Luck, T.Y. Hilton on that play like that. The good old days. That was an excellent play.
Interesting comparison.
Right. I mean, seriously, two defenders, and neither one could keep up. QB Luke, number one.
And he's finding multiple receivers, too, so it's not just one guy.
I think what Switzerland they might need to get their hands on that green book that he has in his pocket there, figure out what's going on.
Beautiful conversion in the back corner
point
of the end zone.
Number 2, Mark Simon. If you're out there watching, let us know where you're watching from, how you're enjoying the broadcast.
Any questions you might have.
And who you're cheering for. Where are you watching? Who are you cheering for? A bunch of bells are ringing. Bells mean replay? I thought bells doesn't mean people are chatting in right away. I thought it meant check your voicemail, check your text messaging. Switzerland takes over 27-13. Swiss quarterback goes back. Immediately stopped. That was a completion to number 26, the center, Robin Stiegler. Immediately stopped by the Italian defender. Second down, Team Switzerland, who are now trailing 27-13. Still early, probably midway through the first half. Still early in the game, Kenny.
Still early in the game, and they've already put up a boatload of points.
Yeah. Let's do the math here. That's 40 points. I did it. 40 points by both teams combined. 2-minute warning, so we're actually approaching the half here. Game number 1 in Jerusalem. Man in motion there, number 23. That's your guy. Long pass. Oh, that was a great route. Unfortunately, not executed by the Swiss. He ran a kind of an out slant and then turned it back upfield. And that could have been a touchdown if the ball was on the money.
And the quarterback just had to wait an extra second to give his receiver just one more second to get down on. But
I like the play call. I like the creative play calling there.
And it's very important for Switzerland to score right now. And so there's a third down and long situation.
Yeah.
They're going to have to get a first down.
They do not want Italy to get the ball back before the end of the first half. 2 receivers right, 1 left. Back in his own end zone. Fires up the middle. Amazing diving flag pull there by the Italian defender. The pass was completed to number 20, Dubrit, there for Switzerland.
And if Scaparotti didn't make that flag pull, they would have had a first down. Now they have a 5-yard situation to get a first down. Like I said, this is crucial.
The clock's still running. We're under 2 minutes here in the first half. Clock running. Switzerland has a big 4th down. This is probably their most important play of the half. If they don't convert, Italy will take over with 2 timeouts and about a minute left to try to put together another drive before the half. Bunch formation in the middle. QB deep shotgun. Incomplete pass. Incomplete pass there. The Italians will take over. That is that was Switzerland's worst fear. Was giving the ball back over to Italy with time left, and plenty of time and 2 timeouts.
Just in
okay.
The proper pronunciation.
Breaking news.
The proper pronunciation of the quarterback,
yes.
Luke Zartka. Zartka.
I'm going to write that down.
Zartka.
Z-A-R-T.
By the way,
K-A, which is not the way it's spelled.
And I've seen some great quarterbacks here in this tournament. I think he might be the best, and if not the best, one of the best.
Zartka or Zaradka? Let's get a Zaradka. Zaradka. We're gonna get this right. Kenny just called him the best quarterback in the tournament. One of the best.
I haven't seen every quarterback yet, so it's not fair to say, but he is definitely one of the best. He's got the strongest arm, very, very accurate.
We cannot botch his name. That's the point. Zaradka. We're going to get it right. He's earned
Zaradka.
it. Here we go. The person. Thank you so much for wherever you're listening and who corrected us. We appreciate that very much. Zaradka goes back to pass, completes to number 23, puts a move on. He's still going. Amazing run there. That was like a 20-yard gain. The Italians are driving right before the half. That was Keck. Stefan Keck.
No. No, that was
not. That was Jordan Bua.
Yeah, wrong team.
Bua. Wrong team there. I heard a bell in my ear. I got all confused. I didn't know what was going on. I'm just kidding. By the way, we got to give props to the guys in the booth. Medabrim Communications. I'll give their names in a second after this play. Medabrim means to talk or to communicate. So it's communicate, a literal translation. In Hebrew, it makes sense. Trust me. Trips left here. Zaratka back to pass. Fires to a receiver who gets out of bounds and stops the clock. Medabrim is also to speak, by the way. So it's to speak communications. It is in Hebrew. It makes a lot of sense. Director today, Yuda Wadowski. Cameraman, Yaakov Feldman. Where's the other guy? You left the other guy at home. He'll be back Sunday. He doesn't roll on Friday, Kenny.
He has to buy some food and cook.
Yeah, he's got to get ready for the Sabbath. Right. He's at the supermarket this morning. His wife sent him out for the groceries. So what can you do? Italy's knocking on the door here.
Already with
Zaratka
a 2-score lead, trying to
takes the snap. Looks, fires, and another touchdown.
Pass.
That's your guy. Bua! Jordan Bua! That guy's the man. He's having a great game today. That, I believe, is his second touchdown, and he was essential on that drive down the field, making that 20-yard catch, setting up the score. And this, again, as we said, this was the worst nightmare, the worst possible scenario for Team Switzerland to not convert on the fourth down, give Italy the ball back with 2 timeouts, and plenty of time to drive, and they just did exactly that. It's 33-13, 20.3 score game here, going for the extra point, trying to tack it on. Pressure's on, receiver in and out of the hands of the receiver. He was at the back line. I think he would have been out of bounds probably, even if he came down with that.
One of the very few times that Zaratka misfired, and he still threw a bullet, but it was just out of the outreach of his hands. 5 drives, 5 touchdowns for Team Italy.
I'm ready to stand up for Zaratka on that play. I mean, the receiver did touch the ball, Kenny, and as we know, as you said yesterday, the receiver gets a finger on the ball. It's the receiver's fault. I think you're taking back some of your basic principles here. Switzerland, there's a flag on the play here. Referee's whistles. Let's try to sort it out. I think it was an illegal formation on the offense. Repeat of down. I don't think all the players were set. Switzerland trying to go to a hurry-up here with just a few seconds left in the half, trying to put some points on the board, unable to do so, and they're backed up almost into their end zone here. Quick pass out slant, and that is dropped here. Perhaps they're moving too fast. Perhaps they need to slow down here with the clock stopped, Kenny. What do you think?
Well, they certainly need to make completions. Down by 3 scores at the end of the first half. You got to do something. You got to go for something. Situation's not looking good for the Swiss team right now.
No, down by 20 before the half. Quarterback takes a snap. Also a short pass to number 23. He gets out of bounds to stop the clock. That's your main guy there on the Swiss team, Keck, Stefan Keck.
And a late flag.
Wow, this is it's getting out of control here with all the penalties.
A late flag came in from the far side from the Israeli official.
Right, the Israeli official. I remember the official there from Israel. He likes to throw that flag. I remember him from the flag, the local flag league here in Israel.
And they're pulling it up.
He was overruled by one of the other European referees from one of the other countries. This is an international crew, by the way. People should know these are not all Israeli officials. There's only in this game one Israeli official. Team Switzerland is in the huddle here, getting ready for their next play. There's probably under 30 seconds left in the half, I would say. I think Switzerland still has their timeouts, if that is relevant. Oh,
bad
no,
snap.
that's over the head. Is that a safety? No, the ball's dead.
Dead play.
Dead ball, fourth down, and that is the second miscommunication we've seen today between center and quarterback. First one was a bobbled snap, and this one just over his head, nothing the quarterback can do. And this one, of course, is on the center in this case. I mean, and tell me, Kenny, I know that when you play quarterback, you like to line up very far back in the shotgun. I mean, how hard is it? It looks easy on TV, but how hard is it to get that center QB snap accurate?
We'll
talk after this play. Ball's up.
First down.
First down stops the clock. I mean, you're about 15, 10, 12 yards back. I mean, that's a far distance for a center.
So obviously that coordination, that chemistry is absolutely critical, and you need absolutely to have a great center to be able to do it. You can't go back, and it looks like that's the end of the first half, by the way.
Yeah.
You can't have a 15-yard drop back and snap unless you have a center that's capable of doing it.
It takes a lot of practice, though. Yeah. It's not something that you can learn overnight. I mean, you really got to work with your center and get the timing right and everything like that, right?
Yeah. And I didn't take a 15-yard drop back. I took a 7-yard drop back because that's usually what the centers do. You know who actually had the best snaps in the entire league over the years? Yona Mishan.
Oh, yeah.
He could snap the ball 15 yards on a bullet.
Wow, Yona Mishan, who is a longtime coach, player. I think he's now the vice president of football in Israel, and he's very involved with the women's program as well. Halftime now, guys. What do we want to do at this halftime? Just keep it rolling, Kenny?
Yep.
Any big plans for the weekend?
Loads of them. Anyway,
it is getting hot in here, by the way. I just want to let you know. I mean,
temperature's gone up 10 degrees.
You know, when I woke up before the rooster this morning, it was actually cloudy where I live, south of Jerusalem, clouds in the sky, and I was thinking, this is going to be an overcast day, and then I was like, what am I talking about? This is Israel in the summer, no such thing. Exactly. You get that false sense of cloud, if you will, for the first hour in the morning, and but now it's really sunny. It's starting to heat up here in the not in the hot tub, but in the broadcast booth.
The hot tub, that's for later. So that first half couldn't have gone any better for Team Italy, I think.
Back on track.
I think that Italy is proving that they also have a great offense. As we've talked about a lot in this tournament from yesterday to today, it's the team that has the good defense. That's the team that's going to win this tournament, in my opinion.
I have a question. Do you think that Zaraka, the quarterback from Italy, do you think he would let me borrow his diary of plays? I'm feeling
to look at it?
Just to look at it, maybe if I want to coach flag in the future, just to get a few good ideas. I mean, you saw the movie The Waterboy, no?
Yes, I did.
And the infamous Green Book.
Even in the movie The Waterboy, it's not the plays that make the team; it's the players that make the team. And so you can get all the plays you want if you don't have a quarterback like Zaradka. They're not going to mean a lot to you.
But that Green Book did well for. What was it? Not the Georgia State, the other team, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Not Bobby Boucher's team. The other coach who stole the Green Book. I'm thinking about when Zaraka goes to take a bathroom break, I'm going to have a look at the Green Book. Go ahead, Kenny.
No, please, you go ahead.
No, I was just going to say that we were just informed by our wonderful crew here. There's only one other game going on currently right now, and we're going to get that score.
Sweden and Finland.
Sweden 20 and Finland 7.
That would be a women's game.
A women's game, and I think you could probably see the scores there at home on your screen. Another women's game result, halftime, Russia 12, Denmark 14, and we saw Russia yesterday, at least I did, compete against Team Israel.
Yeah, they're a good team.
They gave Israel a big scare, the women's division. I was impressed by the Russian team who came out without any medals in international play, and if it wasn't for 2 back-to-back interceptions, Team Israel would have been in trouble as we get started. Second half action here with the Swiss getting the ball to start the half here, going north to south now. Quarterback takes a snap, fires to the left side, short pass play to 26 Ziegler, the center, Robin Ziegler there. Trying to work the ball up the field and get something going here, trailing by 20 points as we begin second half action here at the Kraft Family Sports Campus in Jerusalem. European Flag Football Championships 2019, sponsored by May Eden. You know, when I get really hot, hold on, after this play, another moderate gain near a first down there by Switzerland. I go to my May Eden bottle and I gulp it down, especially in this heat. I'm going to do that right now. You can fill the airtime, Kenny.
Thank you. That is my job, to fill the airtime. It's third and short, and if Switzerland wants
delicious, fresh, cold. Love it. Love the May Eden. Thanks so much for everyone providing it. Thanks to May Eden and the young lady who gave me the bottle this morning as I walked onto the field. I appreciate that very much. Third down here, Switzerland. Number 23 goes in motion. Pump fake to the left. Quarterback's got some time. Avoids the rush again. Fires downfield. Great connection to Keck. Number 23, and I just realized their numbers and names are on their uniforms.
You just now realized it.
I've been going to my sheets here, and now I can actually, but it's hard to see some of the long Italian names, but Keck, K-E-C-K, number 23, he's made a lot of good plays. I can read his name off his uniform, and it's going to be, looks like, for sure, a first down there, first and goal.
Nice.
Pass up the middle,
pass
toss up the
over
middle, near the end zone. He stopped just short.
I want to give a shout out to all of the logistics that is going on here at this tournament. I have to tell you, the best run tournament I've ever seen. People were out here at 5:30 this morning getting the field set up. The fields are gorgeous. Besides the campus, which is a beautiful campus, it is set up so beautifully for this. And there's a practice field. There's 4 fields going on at one time, so you can imagine all the logistics and the overhead to get a tournament like this up and running, to have these 21 teams participating all at the same time. Unbelievable job in logistics here for the host country.
I couldn't agree more, as Switzerland is driving here with a shovel pass for the touchdown. Impressive. There's a late flag. I hope for their sake. The touchdown's good. It was on the defense.
It's on the defense, yeah.
Yeah, you mentioned logistics here, and Steve Leibowitz, commissioner, founder, president of American football in Israel. I mean, he's been dreaming about this day. Unfortunately, 5 years ago, Israel was slated to host this tournament, and then we had a war, which moved it to a different country, moved it to Italy. 5 years later, Israel awarded the tournament again, and I know Steve has been thinking about this literally for those 5 years, and I know he's been planning this for almost, I think, a year. It's been on his plate with months and months of work. Every logistics, every detail, every bus that has to transport players. I mean, there's so much that goes into a tournament like this, people don't even realize.
And there's a huge amount of people that are behind this, too. There's Adam, and there's Ben, and there's all kinds of people that are... Pizzalo, they're involved in every step of the way, and everyone out of, putting their effort into making this happen and making this go well.
The Swiss going for the extra point, trailing 33-19. 2 receivers bunched to the right of the center. Quarterback takes the snap, fakes left, looking across the field. Another flag on the play. Stays alive and completes it. That is a touchdown.
Yeah,
actually,
got his feet down.
Extra point, let's be clear. But some yellow.
Personal foul on offense this time.
That's a killer. That's a killer.
Well, they'll get to do it again.
They'll have to move it back. So this is actually, they'll move it back, I think, 5 yards. It'll be only a one.
No, it's a 10-yard foul. It was a personal foul.
So it goes to the 15-yard line. So they're only going for 1 point, even though it's, technically when you go for 2, it's from the 10. But they're going for 1 still from the 15 as a result of the foul.
Yeah, we saw yesterday an extra point that was redone 5 times because of 4 penalties in a row, 4 plays with penalties in a row, and resulting in them also trying for the 1-point conversion from the 15-yard line.
Did you see the foul here? I didn't see it. Was it contact?
I think there was contact.
I was watching the quarterback. He's a great scrambler, by the way, the Swiss quarterback here.
And he doesn't look it either, but he is.
Yeah, Dennis Ziegler. Quarterback takes the snap, fires. Oh, nearly an amazing one-handed grab there by Robin Steger. You have, let me clarify, you have Dennis Seeger, who's the quarterback, and you have Robin Steger, who's the wide receiver, the center, actually, who nearly made that catch. Seeger and Steger.
Let me see if I can help you with
Steiger.
Steiger.
Yes.
E-I makes I, and I-E makes E.
Wait, I before E except after C.
No, but it doesn't, the same rules.
That has nothing to do with that.
Else. They did not.
They did not. No extra point. Nearly got the extra point, and Italy takes over with a pass down the middle to Rossi, as I see his name on his jersey printed clearly right in front of me, so I don't even have to look at my notes. Number 25 with the catch up the middle. Italy back in business.
It feels like Italy hasn't scored in a long time.
It feels like it's been about, 90 seconds or so?
Well, they haven't had the ball yet this half.
That's true. No, but no, you got to give the Swiss credit for putting together that drive. They did score the touchdown.
Let's see if they can pull a stop off here now.
Trips right. Quarterback takes the snap. Fires right up the middle to Bua, and another flag on the play. Let's check out the laundry here. Another yellow flag on the offense. That play's coming back. Bua has been, I think, the MVP so far for Team Italy in the receiving department on offense. He's got some touchdowns. He's got some big plays.
And that was a personal foul. Contact. It's going to be half the distance to the goal back.
Italy backed up. This is their
that was their first negative play.
First negative play of the game, yeah. Other than a few incompletions, but.
So notice, I think, that the Swiss team has put in big, tall defensive backs to guard against the long game, and that should leave the short game wide open. They did it was a double snap. No rush.
He's got all day. That completes it.
To 84.
Completes it for the first down. Looks like number 84, the Tunisi. Di Tunisi. Stefano Di Tunisi.
1-2. 1-2.
Double height. Rusher came across the 7-yard line and then could not rush.
1-2.
Wow, that's the first time I've seen that. That's a smart play. I mean, I've seen it in the past, but the first time I saw it that I've seen it in this tournament. Very, very aware quarterback. Rusher comes in, fires wide open, number 29 for the touchdown there. 29, that's Seti, Riccardo Seti with the touchdown. And just as we were saying, it's been a while since Italy scored. Italy puts 4 points
39.
on the board. 39-19, 20-point game. He caught the ball, and he had a lot of yards after the catch on that play, punching it into the end zone. It was a beautiful design and a great catch. Perfect, nearly perfect there. Yeah, Zaratka running the show here, putting on a clinic. Either one, the point is good. Either one of two receivers were in the area. Either one of them could have caught it. And I don't know if that was designed that had you two guys in the same space, but nevertheless, Italy tacking on that extra point. It's now 40-19, Team Italy.
If we're looking forward to the next round, Italy could very well be
Here's the replay.
opponent of one of the teams from the other division. They could find themselves facing Israel in the first knockout round.
It's possible. I mean, people might look at the record of Italy. They would see, let's say, assuming they hang on here, and they could be 2-2, maybe 3-2 by the end of the day, thinking, they have 2 losses. But here you have, really, I mean, they're number 4 in the world for a reason.
Yes, and they took Denmark right down to the wire, and they lost by 1 point to Denmark. So you got to figure that they're going to be a formidable opponent to whoever they play in the knockout round on Sunday.
Yeah, QB Zaratka standing here right in front of us, and great catch by Switzerland. Number 10, Switzerland. That is Vogler, Tim Vogler, receiver, with a great catch, getting the first down for Switzerland. 2 receivers left, 1 receiver white. Switzerland is moving to a hurry-up offense. They're not huddling. Quarterback takes the snap, drops back, completes. Oh, that is a big drop there. He looks like Gearing took his eyes off the ball for a second there. Looked like a pretty good throw.
Got it.
I think I was about to say, he looks familiar from where I was last night.
Right away.
And there he goes. He looks fine. He's good. He's good. And that's good for your confidence if you make a drop and then you catch the next ball. That always helps. By the way, I'm completely joking. I did not see Gearing. I went home from this broadcast and collapsed yesterday after being in the sun for 6 hours. There was no parting for me. A little more Mayhead than before the next play for me.
And another mouth guard for me.
Bunch formation here. Looking for the end zone. Great catch.
What a catch.
Great catch by number 26.
The receiver took it away from the defender.
Steiger. Yeah, I got his name right. Check out the replay here. Watch Steiger. Goes up tall and strong. Pulls it down in between 2 Italian defenders. It's now 40-25. Kenny, the game's not over. 15-point game here.
Game's not over, but the Swiss team has to make a stop.
They got to do something like that every time. They have to score like that every time down the field, and they got to figure out a way to stop these Italian stallions.
If they don't stop them, they're not going to win.
Yeah.
Just that simple. Very easy.
Going for the extra point here, Team Switzerland. Nobody open, and the ball knocked down. Great defense by the Italians, and we're talking about the importance of defense. And on that play, I think you saw, I know it was only an extra point, but I think you saw really just an unbelievable defense there by Team Italy.
Now, I just have to say
covering
something.
that play.
Zaradka walked by the booth on the way out to the field. He heard me say, if they stop them, if they can't stop them, they're not going to be able to win. Zaradka comes over and says to the booth, they're not going to stop us.
Okay.
And then he walks out onto the field. He
All
laid
right.
it down.
If you're listening down at Switzerland, let your guys know on the other side of the field that this breaking news report, Zaradka said, I saw Matt Hasselbeck pull that off one time, and it didn't work out so well for him against the Green Bay Packers in the playoffs when he said, we're going to get the ball and we're going to win.
I remember that.
And then it was a pick six like a play or two later in overtime.
Zaradka came out with the goods here and threw for a first down right out of the bat.
I just tweeted it out here. Zaradka says, we will
Bulletin
win.
board material.
They will not stop us. We will not be stopped.
Listen, besides having the arm, he also has the look to say something like that.
Yeah, I that's for sure. I would not mess with him or his diary. Zaradka back to pass. Fires were wide open over the middle. Number 81 dives. A little bit of contact there. I don't think they're going to call that. Claudio Corrado, the wide receiver.
And he fumbled the ball, but as you know in flag football,
there are no fumbles.
Are irrelevant.
The ball touches the ground. The play is over.
But another great pass right over the middle.
Right. Well, he called it. He said, we're going to take it down the field and score. So, basically, to paraphrase, I'm not going to quote him. I'll have to check the tweet I sent out with the exact quote. 2 receivers right, 1 receiver left. Zaradka goes under center. Fake handoff. Play action pass to number 19, who spins, gets away from defender, and takes it to the house. What a spin, Kenny.
Beautiful,
and
beautiful
the
play.
Italians are literally dancing on the sideline in joy after that amazing
they're moving
touchdown.
their hips. Notice they are not using the dip.
Right, there was no
duck moves.
No duck man. That was a flat-out spin. That was a spin to win, baby.
And I can tell you,
Check
the Italians are using their second-string wide receivers for the most part, and they're still moving the ball.
Kenny really did his research. He knows who's first string, second string. He'll tell us when they put in their third stringers also.
Well, I wasn't drinking last night, so I'm not hungover.
I don't know why you're implying that I was.
I'm not implying anything. I just said I
understand.
wasn't drinking.
I'm going to get Zaradko here over here. When do you think, listen, every time he goes back into the snap, sometimes he puts it in his sock, his diary, his playbook, sometimes in his shorts.
In his back pocket.
What do you think, as a quarterback yourself, what goes into there's the extra point is a good way.
First of all, that's a problem when you're trying to run a hurry-up offense.
I'm not even joking, by the way. It's a serious question.
Yeah. So second of all, I used to use play cards.
A little bit joking. Yeah, go ahead.
I used to use play cards, and when I used to use play cards, I would put them into my pockets. But then they got rid of allowing to use pockets, and now all of a sudden, where are you going to put your play cards?
Right.
So the sock is basically the only place that you could do it.
If you were really dedicated and committed, you would have had them tattooed onto your forearm.
I did, and then I got them removed.
If you were a serious guy. Zaradko. Wait, hold on.
Zaradko, we're getting you for an interview after the game.
Zaradko.
He walked by the booth and he says,
I told you.
I told you so.
And I just tweeted that out to all those following on our Twitter feed here. Zaradko with another bold prediction, and he came through with it. Switzerland here now trailing 47-25 as we are probably approaching the midpoint in the second half. And
Italy's in the driver's seat here. They look like they're playing with confidence, and even if their defense can't make stops,
right?
The Swiss team hasn't stopped the Italian team once today.
Zaradko's on the sideline readjusting his flags here. He took his flag belt off, getting ready for more action here. That's a sign of confidence, Kenny. That's what that is.
Is that what it is?
23 with the catch. That's your guy Keck, who's having a solid game there for Switzerland.
Yeah, he's their possession receiver. He seems to get all these kind of 10 to 15-yard passes.
He's not dropping no drops. I mean, why not go back to him? He's holding on to the ball from that center position.
Yeah, and that center is oftentimes forgotten in plays, so the defense not picking them up.
Ball snack, Switzerland here. Oh,
Just
intended
over the
for
reach.
number 5 there. Almost made the catch. That's Gearing. I've called his name several times today. But I think that one's on the quarterback, a little out of reach.
It's always on the quarterback, Josh. It's always on the quarterback.
4th down here, Switzerland. If they don't convert here, I am.
You're going to call the game?
I'll speak to Zaratko before I do so. Get his take if I can call it. Unless he's taking off his belt, getting ready for the second string QB. No, he's just getting adjusted. He's getting ready. But Switzerland desperately needs a first down here on this 4th down play in their side of the field. Looking downfield, there's a catch and a flag. Did he push off or was he pushed? Let's check that out. Maybe there's a replay on this one. There is a flag. Let's watch it again. Hard to tell. I couldn't make anything, guys. Anybody in the booth see what happened there? I didn't see what happened there. The Liberal, we're going to watch it again? Another replay? I don't think it's because of the replay. I think I just didn't. I don't know. It was just hard to tell. I mean, let's see. We're watching super slow motion. Let's see. Ball's up in the air. Contact. The Italian defender pushed another wide receiver who was not involved in the play. Different wide receiver, but contact is contact.
And it's tacked on to the end of the play.
And it was at 15 yards and it was going to be a first down anyway. It gives the Swiss a better field position, moving all the way down. Those 15-yarders on a field like this, Kenny, when you're playing on a 70 or whatnot field, 15 yards is a killer penalty.
Yeah, look at that. They're already knocking on the door. They're in the red zone because of that. One penalty and in the red zone.
Switzerland trying to stay alive here, down 25-47, driving after a 15-yard penalty.
Why is it second down, though? That should have been
first down. I think he was saying there was,
2
minutes left. Pump fake to the left, avoids the rush, still alive, and then has to essentially throw it away. The rush was in his face, quarterback there for Switzerland, Seeger.
And now it is second down.
Now it's second down.
Well, Switzerland is playing just for a little bit of pride right now. They want to put some more points up on the board. Switzerland's going to drop to 0-4, and essentially their chances to go up to the next round are over now.
Right. They'll still get to play more flag football and
Just
enjoy the sights here in Israel, and there's rankings involved and whatnot for the next tournament. So there's a lot to play for here, even if they don't make it to the championship or medal round there.
And they can. Oh, go ahead.
No, say pump fake to the right. Completes it to number 10. Flag pulled immediately. Number 10 there for Switzerland. That is Vogler. I don't think we've called his name yet today.
We did once.
But
I can definitely tell you that Switzerland should be proud of their performance here. They look the part of a team, and you know how these teams work. The more you practice for another couple of years, take another step up, and they could be one of the powerhouses in Europe. I like the way they look. I like their offense. Just got to shore up that defense.
QB takes a snap, looks right, fires right for the touchdown.
There's our guy.
There's your possession receiver, Keck. Keck on the TD. Gives the Swiss another look at the replay here. QB fires. Keck right in the middle, avoids the diving Italian receiver there. Hauls it in for the touchdown.
Makes the score a little bit more respectable, 47-31. Italy will take possession again, and we'll see if Switzerland is able to get one stop.
Quarterback rolls left. Nice shovel pass.
Just a little flip.
Flipped it rolling to his left. Check out the replay on that one.
He had two receivers there. The front one, Keck, was covered, went to the back one.
QB rolls left, and a little shovel right in the traffic, and still manages to get that completion for the extra point. Sorry, that was actually the touchdown. That was the touchdown. What is going on here, folks? I thought that they scored on the previous play. Oh, maybe it was waved off?
It must have been waved off, yes.
We missed the penalty there.
Down at the 1.
So this would be the extra point. Oh, great avoid. Wide open receiver. Just over the head of Keck. That would have been an amazing catch. That was just out of his reach. That was the extra point. I apologize. The shovel was the touchdown, and that play was the extra point attempt to Keck. Nevertheless, it is 47-31. And now, Kenny, if your team Italy Are you concerned that you've given up this many points? I mean, they've given up 31. That's a lot of points.
Look, it's flag football and people score in flag football. But when you are playing against an 0-3 team, you want to dominate, and you don't want to give up multiple points. And this team, Switzerland, scored 30 points against Italy, 30 points against Israel. And
there we have Buha on the run.
And that is definitely a cause for concern, both for Team Israel and for Team Italy, giving up 30-plus points. The only two teams to give up 30-plus points to the Swiss team. And even though I like their offense, you can't be giving up 30 points and winning games.
It seems like it's a lot of points. Zaratka, did he make any predictions going back on the field this drive?
He didn't this drive.
He didn't say anything, but he has the Magic Green Book, and it is doing him well, serving him well. A little stoppage in play here. Let's see what's going on. Zaratka looks like he's taking the snap from under center.
And they're just running
the ball here. They're running out the clock here.
And that's the smart thing to do.
Buha!
Don't want to get anybody injured. You need to be fresh for your next game, and you want to make sure that you go into the next game ready to rock and roll. So this game's already wrapped up.
There it is.
47-31.
I think they're going to call it. I think is that a mercy rule? We're going to go interview. I'm gonna try to get Buha here or Zaratka. Let's go for Zaratka, guys.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can get him on. Kenny, you maintain the fort here.
I'll maintain the fort, and I'll wrap this game up. This was a complete and utter show by Team Italy's offense. Team Italy's offense completely and 100% unstoppable by the Swiss. Zaratka, the quarterback, just a phenomenal talent. He's got the full package. He also has the demeanor of a game-winning quarterback, and he just brought the goods today. Did what they needed to do. They were 1-2 coming into the day. They're now 2-2, and that's super important for their chances to go on into the medal round. They're firmly in position now to go on to the medal round, and we're going to take the broadcast out to Josh, out onto the field to go interview the MVP of today's game, of this game, Zaratka.
And we are here with the quarterback for the Italian team, Zaratka, number 1, who is towering over me here on the field. You can see with his height and his arm strength and his ability, he did a great job in leading Team Italy to a very important, much-needed victory here, day 2. Tell us what this victory means to you as we head towards Sunday's medal round.
After going 1-2 the first day, we knew we had to come out and start strong today, and that's exactly what we did. We got to win now. And now we have Russia to worry about for today's afternoon game, and then we'll just see where it goes from there. We know if we win, we'll clinch a playoff spot, and then it's anyone's game from there on out.
Now, let me just say, your English is impeccable. Did you spend time in the U.S., Canada, somewhere else other than Italy growing up? Where did you learn to play football, and where did you learn the English?
I am actually an Italian-American. I grew up in New York. I was born and raised in New York. Studied there in college, and then I came out and started playing tackle football overseas here. And I've been in Milan the last 3 years, and since I got my dual passport, I figured why not and represent Italy. So I play tackle and flag football now.
Sounds good. Your biggest competition from all the other countries so far, who do you think is going to be the toughest team that you're going to have to face come the medal round on Sunday?
I think we gave a good, hard-fought match last game against Denmark yesterday. We lost by 1 point, and I know that they're usually a pretty good team. 2 years ago, we lost to Austria in the final by 2 points, so we can play with anyone. We just got to, execute our game plan and go from there.
Last question: is this your first time in Israel, and what do you think of the country? How's your experience so far?
First time in Israel, yes, and it's a beautiful country with a beautiful complex that was given by Robert Kraft here. Helped fund this, and tomorrow we get to go out and explore Jerusalem. So I can't wait to see what's in store for me over here.
That is Luke Zaratka, number 1 quarterback for the Italian team, who had an excellent game here, had a very high completion percentage, threw a bunch of touchdowns, and they had a big victory over Switzerland. Want to wish you luck the rest of the tournament. Enjoy Jerusalem, enjoy the rest of your stay here, and good luck in the medal round.
Thank you so much. Go Blue.
Thanks so much. All the best, and let's go back to the booth. And